Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a Candid chat with
All of
All of
us.
all
us.
of us. um, Happy and blessed Sunday for those who are on Sunday, and happy and blessed Monday for those who are already on Monday. And well, today is the last day for the month of November. So tomorrow we're going to start a new month, and I think of people who are already on Monday that they already started they
Mhm.
already are on December 1st.
Yeah.
But here, yeah, so here in North America we're still in
Mhm.
November 30, so last day of the month. Okay, so today we are bringing you the following topic.
Yes, our topic is the consistency code. Why showing up daily beats with waiting for motivation.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. Before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Your sweet babe here is Mosmola, originally from Nigeria, now residing and working in the USA. I've been a healthcare worker of several years, but now, by choice, I am a proud owner of this digital business.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. And yes, we're waving goodbye to November already. I feel like you went by so fast. Um, but anyways, my name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, now residing in North Carolina, USA, with my family. I'm a business owner and a mentor.
Yes. Thank you, Mosumola. Thank you, Isabel. We also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinars. If you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday. Since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar and it happens at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link that you get there is a link that to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, you can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also, you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch the replay from this past Thursday's live webinar before this coming Tuesday's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Mm.
I think it's this one.
Wow, we had an amazing host. Tina, you need to watch this woman talk excitedly about this business. And look at her age. Age is just a matter of the mind. She's rocking it in this business. Look at Hyung and Brian. Yeah, they are also their teachers. Cora is a healthcare worker. Hank is a manager, and everyone at different age levels, at different career levels, at different locations, we are all rocking it here. So be curious enough to join us.
Yeah, we also had Tram, who's a pharmacist, and Ina, who is a stay-at-home mom. We had Arlene, who is a teacher, and Miri, who is a caregiver. So we had, amazing people on the webinar. If you want to learn more, if you want to find out what this is about, don't forget that you can either register directly on the websites you see on the screen. You can send us a direct message and we'll be happy to guide you and send you the link to the replay, or you can comment below. Just comment info and we'll be happy to help you.
Are
Thank
you
you, Ms.
muted?
Mola. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Ms. Mola. Thank you, Isabel. So yeah, so if you're catching the replay from this past Thursday's live webinar, our replays has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know, if you want to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. Okay, so let's dive into our topic for today.
So our topic for today is still the consistency code. Why showing up daily beats waiting for motivation?
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into that topic, let us ask you a question. Have you noticed that the days you don't feel motivated are usually the days where you need to show up the most? Well, here's the truth. Success doesn't belong to the most talented, it belongs to the most consistent. So it doesn't matter if you don't feel like showing up, you have to show up. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So most people wait for to feel ready, before they take action. But research shows that motivation comes after action. So you have to take action before the motivation comes in. So not before it. So today we're going to share 3 powerful facts about why showing up every day, even in small ways, change everything in your digital business and in your lives. And for that, we're going to be talking about 3 points.
Yes, so we have 3 points for you. The first one is consistency builds momentum. Number two, small daily actions compound into big wins. And number three, your future rewards consistency, not perfection.
Yes. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into our first topic. First point, sorry. Yeah, so consistency builds momentum. So when I started my digital business, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know everything about automation. In fact, that was like a new world for me. I didn't know about the systems or the marketing in online marketing. But I made one promise to myself, and that one is, to show up every day. So at first, that meant watching one training video after my long work days, or then I meant creating one post, or sharing one story, or having one meaningful conversation. And over time, those small, imperfect actions began to compound into confidence, results, and impact. According to the University of Scranton, 92% of people never achieve their goals because they rely on motivation instead of habits. And yeah, so you need to create those habits in order to create that motivation. So it's kind of creating that discipline. Okay, so that statistic hit home because motivation fades. You can have motivation at the beginning, but as you go along or go through along the way, that motivation starts to fade. But the discipline keeps you moving. So that's why we need to create those habits. So motivation is unpredictable. Some days you'll feel inspired, other days you won't. But consistency, that's where transformation begins. Every small steps, every post that you do, every follow up plants little seeds. Okay. And just like in nature, growth takes time. So, but once it starts, it accelerates. So that's the same thing, when you plant those seeds, it takes time for those seeds to come out, but eventually they will and they keep them grow really strong. So I've seen it in my own journey and in my mentees. The ones who stay consistent, even in small ways, end up creating massive results over time. Not because they were perfect, but because they refused to stop showing up. I didn't build my business overnight. I built them one day at a time, with intention, with faith, and with a vision that kept me going even when things felt slow. So momentum doesn't come from doing everything at once. It comes from doing something every day, even if it is a small thing. And that's what separates dreamers from achievers. So success isn't about big leaps, it's about steady steps. Because when you stay consistent, you stop chasing results and you start attracting them. So here's the message for you guys: commit to one consistent action this week, something small but meaningful, and your future self will thank you for the seeds you are planting today. So that's the message for this point. So now let's move on to point number two.
Okay, we're going to still look at how those small daily actions compound into big wins. Yeah, if you want to lie down until you are motivated to get up to go to work, it might take some time. It may even be, I mean, we all go to our 9 to 5, sometimes grudgingly. You just struggle and you get up. Nobody's coming to talk to you in your house to get off the bed, especially in this cold season. But the truth is that you just drag yourself. The first thing is to get out of from that bed and drag yourself to the bathroom, and before you know it you are at work, and before you know it you start doing, you don't do the whole task of the day at one time. You do them little by little, little by little, and before you know it, you look back, you see you've gone a long way. So behavioral scientists at Duke University found that 45% of our daily actions are habits and not choices. They are habits that you have formed over the time. They are not choices. Who wants to go out in the cold? Who wants? But you just have to find your way to go out. It's not your choice. This means that the more you show up, even in small ways, the more your brain turns action into your automatic identity. You just show up at work. You just show up at that grocery store. You just show up on your computer, and you find that you are doing these things. You, even if you don't feel like, just do them. And before you know it, you just see that you begin to flow. Do it with joy. See our lady here smiling. Do it with joy. And you overcome a lot of challenges. So 5 minutes of learning one piece of content, one follow up, or doing a little bit of go live, or um, content creation on Canva or CapCut and all those things, watching somebody else on Facebook and social media platforms, you just discover that before you know it, all these things begin to flow. Those tiny steps compound into confidence, into clarity, and long term income.
Thank you, Musumola. Okay, so we have seen so far the consistency code is, the consistency builds momentum, and Musumola just thought about small daily actions compound into big wins. So those little small things that you're doing are actually gonna make a difference on the long run. So it does make a big difference to do even small and showing up every day. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to point number three.
Yes, so point number three, your future rewards consistency, not perfection. So Harvard Business Review shows something powerful. People who take consistent, imperfect action are 40% more likely to achieve long-term success than those who wait for the perfect moment. And there's many, many, many people out there who are always waiting for the perfect moment, not realizing that it doesn't exist, that they have to create that moment. That's when the perfect moment starts, when you decide, okay, this is it, I am going to start. Why? Why do we say that, people who have success are those who don't wait for the perfect moment? Because perfection creates pressure, paralysis, and procrastination. But consistency, even small, unpolished, messy efforts create momentum. And this is true, for me, in my own story. For over 20 years, I worked in corporate. I tried to be the perfect employee, to be the perfect worker, to be the perfect co worker for other people. while being while trying to be the perfect mom as well, the perfect wife and the perfect provider. Yet every morning, as I left my kids crying at the babysitter, perfection didn't feel like success. It felt like heartbreaking. That's what it felt like. Because every morning, that's what I felt. I was heartbroken to see that my kids were not happy. And I wasn't happy either, leaving them behind. Later I tried to work as an educational assistant, but again, I was waking up at dawn to drive a school bus, still trying to do everything right and still trying to hold everything together. But it wasn't just working for me. Everything shifted, into my real transformation. It began the moment I stopped chasing perfection and I started chasing progress. So that moment, the moment I said, I don't need perfect circumstances, I need to start, to do something different, to try something that I haven't done before. And even though, it wasn't easy for me, I began showing up online without waiting for the ideal setup. I share my story even when my voice trembled, because that's what happened at the beginning. There was, I know the first time I tried, my voice didn't even come out. The times after that, my voice was breaking every time I was talking because I wasn't breathing. I didn't notice that I wasn't breathing. And so, my voice trembled all the time at the beginning. And I stayed consistent even when life was overwhelming, because I was working a full time. I was trying to keep up with all my responsibilities as a wife, as a mother, as the one who had to come home and do everything. I was overwhelmed doing the training, but I kept going. I kept being consistent. And that's what changed everything for me. Consistency helped me build my confidence. It helped me build an audience, and it's helping me build a new future. So, not perfection, not the perfect time, not having it all figured out, because that's what a lot of us want. We want to wait, I don't know, for a time where I guess we're going to see the magical moment where everything is going to transform for us without doing anything about it. And that's not going to happen. That moment doesn't happen. We have to create it. We have to be the ones who are going to get uncomfortable. We're the ones who are going to get overwhelmed, we're going to be the ones who our voices are going to tremble, but we're going to start at some point, and that's what's going to help us change the rest of our journey. So uh, we just have to have the courage to keep going. That's all it takes. You have to have the courage to keep going and to choose yourself and to choose your growth every day when you get up. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Success doesn't come from doing everything perfectly. It comes from showing up consistently, even when life feels messy.
Thank you, Isabel. So yeah, so Isabel taught us about the third point for the consistency code, and that is, being showing up, even if it is messy, be consistent and no letting, doing being perfect, because perfect, it creates pressure on you and it doesn't let you move forward. Instead of consistency, even if you are not if it is messy, if you're not ready, and you just do it, that create the progress. So, and your future self will reward you. So like it says here, your future rewards consistency, not perfection. Okay, so what is our key takeaway for this topic?
Okay, our key takeaway is, if you've been waiting for motivation, stop waiting. Show up imperfectly, consistently, and let the momentum carry you.
Mhm.
Yes, so that's our message for today. And we have arrived to our end of our lives. So we hope so that you got inspired about being consistent, even if it is messy, just show up every day, and you will see progress, that will move you forward towards your goals or whatever you want to achieve. So um, just do it, take action and just do it. So if you want to learn how to start your online business and start earning online and being part of a global online community that will uplift you, that will give you that support, here are three ways that you can do that. You can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you receive an email that will contain two links. So one link is to register to the live webinar. So we have live webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. And the second link is a link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, you can always catch that replay and you can watch it from the comfort of your own home. We also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. And now you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get to see from or hear from the panelists who are members of our community who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So again, if you want to know a little bit more, how this online business opportunity works, you can contact us by putting in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. So I want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So let's find out what is our topic for next Sunday.
Next Sunday, we're going to rewrite your money story from scarcity thinking to abundance living.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking next Sunday. So we'll break down the money beliefs holding woman or man back and show how to shift it into an abundance mindset that supports financial freedom. So it's a very good topic, so don't miss it. Um, so that's what we're going to be talking next Sunday. So we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Sunday for those who are on Sunday, and a happy and blessed Monday for those who are already on Monday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. And of course, happy last day of November. So tomorrow we're going to be welcoming, well, for those who are already still on Sunday, we're going to be welcoming the new month of December. So the last day to push forward to reach, working towards our goals and dreams, and also to be ready for the next year. So prepping is starting from now on. So when you start the new year, you're going to start with the right foot on your dreams and goals. Okay, so thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a candid chat with
All of us. See you guys.
thank
Have a happy
you.
rest of your day and a blessed week ahead.
Yes, God bless you all. Bye, everyone.